I told you that ancient Egypt wasn't only about pyramids and pharaohs, but about practical tools, energetic principles to balance our body, our mind, and our spirit. 2 days ago, we were in Egypt, and I was able to gratefully experience the pyramids live. And it was an awe-inspiring day, and I really felt the energy download of the pyramids. When we went to the pyramids, I felt that I would feel the energy shooting up, right? That's what I imagined the energy would feel like, but really the energy was all expansive. When I touched that pyramid wall, it was as if the energy shot downward, grounding into Mother Earth, expansive, expanding, and connecting all of us as one, and connecting us to our higher beings and our spiritual nature. So I really feel that the Egypt and the energy of the pyramids, it is a vortex. It is a place where all of us dream of going, where I dreamed of going, and I'm very grateful I was able to experience. For Egyptians, spirituality wasn't just locked away in temples. It was lived. And today we're going to explore Egyptian energy, spirituality, and symbolism, not as dusty relics, but as timeless practices you can use in your own life. The Egyptians believed that each person carried 2 key energies, the Ka and the Ba. The Ka is your life force. It's your vitality. You nourish it through food, breathwork, and ritual. Think of it as an ancient version of what we might call today as prana or chi or mana in Hawaii. This is Ka. Weak Ka meant weakness or imbalance. A strong Ka meant radiant energy. The Ba, on the other hand, is your soul essence, your unique personality, and your higher self. It was said to travel in dreams and meditation, giving you access to wisdom beyond the body. So here's a practical tool. To strengthen your Ka, practice breathwork as a morning ritual. Face east toward the sun, just as Egyptians worshipped Ra, the sun god. Inhale, take in the deep energy of the morning sun, and really feel it flowing through your body. To awaken your Ba, keep a dream journal. This is a way to honor the visions and dreams that come to you in the night. The Ankh is one of Egypt's most powerful symbols. More than just an ancient cross, it was an energy tool. Priests and priestesses used it in ritual to circulate life force energy. The loop at the top represents the womb or the divine feminine energy. The vertical staff is the masculine. Together, they form a circuit for eternal life. Practical tool. Try this. Visualize holding an Ankh in front of your heart. With each inhale, imagine the energy flowing up the stem through the loop and making a complete circuit back down. This creates a cycle of infinite renewal, balancing the masculine and the feminine within you. Next, the Eye of Horus. The Eye of Horus represents protection, but actually it's more than that. It's a symbol of expanded perception. The Egyptians connected it to the pineal gland, the seat of inner vision. They used this as a symbol and a reminder to look beyond the physical world. So here's a practical tool. In meditation, focus gently on the space between your eyes and imagine the Eye of Horus there. Then ask yourself, what do I need to see clearly today? You may notice heightened intuition, clarity, or symbolic messages throughout your day. Next, we talk about Ma'at, living in alignment. At the heart of Egyptian spirituality was Ma'at, truth, balance, cosmic order. To live out of alignment with Ma'at created heaviness in the heart. To live in harmony meant lightness, harmony, and flow. Here's a practical tool. Each evening, ask yourself, did my choices today bring balance or did they bring chaos? Then write down one thing you'll need to release and one thing you'd like to cultivate to bring this balance. Over time, This practice lightens your energetic heart, just as the Egyptians envisioned. Now comes the power of ritual and sacred space. Egyptians knew that energy responds to ritual. I personally love ritual. They used incense, offerings, and sacred geometry to shift their state of being. So here's a practical tool. Create a sacred space in your home. Place an ankh, feather, or even a stone from nature. Light incense or a candle with an intention to connecting with your own inner temple. Just 5 minutes a day can turn your home into a sanctuary for renewal. Egyptian energy practices remind us of something timeless, that spirituality isn't about escaping life, but infusing it with energy, balance, and flow. It also reminds us that spirituality is timeless. For centuries and centuries, these pyramids stood and have withstood the test of time. And it's amazing that they represent still the spiritual balance on earth today. From the Ka and the Ba within us, to the Ankh of renewal, to the daily alignment of Ma'at, these teachings are still alive today. So next time you see an Egyptian symbol, remember it's more than just history. It's a key, and you already hold the lock. If you try any of these practices, please share your experiences in the comments below. I would love to know what resonates with you the most. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos that expand our spirituality and focus and flow in this world. Thank you for joining me today. Mahalo. One of my favorite pieces of jewelry is this Egyptian bracelet that I have. And as you can see, it has all of the symbolism of Egypt. So I love it so much, I'll turn it. There's the scarab, and the highlight there is the Eye of Horus, which is really my favorite symbol for protection because it also shows the wisdom and perception expansion. And there's the snake and includes with us. So anyway, this is one of my favorite bracelets, and I was so happy to be able to wear it in Egypt. So you know, I've always really felt a connection to these Egyptian symbols, and really was so pleased that I was able to wear it. This is the Ankh here. This is symbolizing Ma'at, the scarab beetle, the Eye of Horus, the snake, and I know there's a bee here, and the bee. So anyway, sharing time. Just wanted to let you see one of my favorites. So anyway, mahalo.